what, dipshit? If you don't like my policies, you can just come on down here and smooch my big old white butt.
Ken Pettigrew, that is one angry American. His voice is a weapon. I am not going to mess with that guy.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Is it true what they say about the way you people are gifted? Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Make sure you wear rubber, dude. Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch.
Sportos, motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
What's a David King?
Here's your host, Ken Pettigrew.
Yeah, everybody. Welcome. What's up, Chrissy?
Hi, everybody.
And the fish, the stink fish. Dude, what?
Stinkfish?
You know, because fish stink.
No, I don't think so.
Isn't there a fish called a stinkfish?
Listen, you know what?
In real life?
And it's love fish.
And it's
dogfish, catfish.
And it's so funny because Fish is a hippie. So even with the name Fish and he's a hippie, he has everything going against him.
You know what fish stands for, right?
Stink?
No, fuck it. Shit happens.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was fish. So anyways, welcome everybody to the show. Hope we're going to have a great guest tonight.
Yeah, Funny Man Joe.
Right. Funny Man Joe.
I don't know
Coast.
that last name, guys. What do you think? Pontillo?
Pontillo.
Well,
What do you
it's
think?
Italian, so
it's
I would.
Italian?
Hola.
So I would say it like a Spanish name.
Hello, my friend.
Pontillo.
But I don't know if that's right.
Pontillo.
But I don't know. But we'll have to find out if his great grandfather.
Or you can say it like George Bush would say, Pontillo.
Oh, let's say it that way. That's even
that's
funnier.
what I was going to say because I was going to say it like a white guy from speaking Spanish.
I speak good Spanglish. His name's Pontillo.
You got to love that Joe just tweets hate, and I'm going to have to retweet that. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
You know what? There's something to that. I mean, I had a little rant last night about a little hate, but not hate, maybe just pissed off a little bit.
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit, but just a little bit. You know what? But I don't like to wiggle it a little bit. I mean, I don't understand that.
Oh, gosh, Ken.
You know, kind of like that song, Wiggle It Just a Little Bit.
Oh, my.
You know what? I like why does anybody want to wiggle it a little bit if you can wiggle it a lot? Right?
Gosh, yeah.
Wiggle,
I don't know.
wiggle,
Well,
wiggle.
maybe for the woman, maybe she just wants a little wiggling at first.
That's true.
Okay, I
Just
understand.
a little warm up.
Okay, now I understand because I am the king of the Tip-In Tuesdays.
That's true.
So
So you do understand.
But I guess that's not what I was necessarily talking about, but why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just thinking, I see this stuff and I just had a thought.
You had a thought?
Just had a thought. Poof. And it just came to me and it was like, here we are.
Well, you're very good at sharing your thoughts as they arrive.
I am almost at a point I probably shouldn't at times, right?
Chrissy, have you noticed that Ken has a problem expressing himself?
I did.
Yeah.
I think you need to go to therapy.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Listen, I would send
He holds back a lot.
Listen, I would send a therapist to therapy. I would.
They have to go to therapy before they become a therapist.
After I get done with them, listen, I would make Freud go, ay. You know?
I'd like to see that.
You know what? Because I would speak my mind, and they would ask
should.
why.
Well,
and then,
duh.
And then
That's
I
what
would
you have to do.
And then I would see. But this is my thing. You ever think about that? This is my therapy. This is what I
agree.
love to do.
This is good therapy for you. There's no question.
I mean,
I'm sure someone that is close to you would probably agree.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop here. Listen, it's
no.
You guys don't understand. This is like 24/7 for me. I sleep, and Kim says, as you're sleeping, you're like,
Are you?
That's what she says.
It's true.
She says, I'm just like,
You don't shut up when you sleep?
no.
It's scary.
It is. It's nonstop.
I've seen it. I
I can't believe that my jaw hasn't had to be replaced. It's moved. My mouth has moved up and down less than Jenna Jameson has.
Wouldn't that be funny if you did have to get your mouth wired shut?
Oh, God. I hope I never break my jaw.
No, that's not funny. That's
oh my
almost
God,
like...
that would be hysterical.
Look at you roll your eyes.
I think that would be great.
I love that. And then we should just film you for 24 hours.
Oh.
And then as the hours go on, the more insane you'll get.
You know, maybe Lynn will loan us a gag ball.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's probably got... Well, I mean... I can pull out my own. No, I'm only kidding.
My.
No, I don't know about that because I think that I'd suffocate. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'd have to put it on somebody else. But I don't know about that.
I really think we should do this as an experiment.
You know what? And don't think that I wouldn't, that if my jaw got locked, that I wouldn't take wire clippers and cut it open.
You wouldn't let it heal?
No. No freaking way would I let it heal.
Then you're going to have a jacked up jaw for the rest of your life.
I would rather deal with that. I'd rather deal with that. Honestly. I would rather deal with that.
You'd rather have a jacked up jaw than be strong in your head and just get over it.
Oh, man. Could you imagine me? What would it sound like, man, when I'm trying to get pissed off and let it rip at something?
Well, you couldn't. That's funny. You couldn't.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh, Kim would be like...
In heaven?
Kim
would be in heaven?
In heaven, thinking that this guy has...
She could say so much shit to you.
Finally
and you
shut the hell up.
Like everything that she wants to say to you that she holds back on.
Right.
She could just let it fly. Then you would find out what your relationship is really made out of. It's made out of stone. Do you really want to be with that person? Because then she could tell you what she really thinks.
Listen, I think she tells me what she really thinks. Okay, but you know what? I am not somebody... I don't like the little talk in life. Like these ands and the thes and the is. I like the nouns in a conversation.
Yeah.
and I want to get to A to B.
Yeah.
I want to get to A to Z without the other letters.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what?
She's, and ask her. You know what? She's got somebody who protects her, who loves her, works his ass off for her, and nobody else with her. What more does any woman want in life other than the ones who like vag? Other than that, what more does somebody want in life? Somebody who will love them, protect them. Listen, we'll throw down with Mike Tyson if somebody treats her wrong and has her back and doesn't put his hands on her. It doesn't, insult her.
Well, you don't think there's more than just defending her, just being the guy who beats up people for her and protects her? I mean, emotionally, that's kind of important to have an emotional connection.
Okay, no, see, this is what women want in life. This is what you guys want in life.
Yeah, no shit.
But that's not.
Well, it's called give and take in a relationship.
It's not who we are by
Okay,
by
so
nature.
Why are you going to try to get us to be something we're not either?
Who says I ever try to have her be anything else?
Well, I'm saying if a woman naturally isn't just all about, oh, great, he's big and tough and can protect me. There's more to it than I want. Why are you trying to get me to...
I'm not saying that. Then that's why everybody likes different people.
That's true.
That's why. But when everybody wants to put this false role and this false I think, I hear, I see everybody talking about this, I'm liberated. And you go into relationship after relationship after relationship. But I'm liberated. I know what I want. I'm in power. I'm strong. I am woman. And relationship. Women out there know you failed miserably over and over and over. Because some people just can't accept this is how men are. This is how women are.
Mm-hmm. Listen, don't you tell me what kind of man I'm going to be.
It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult, but everybody wants to make it harder than what it is. I want this because I expect and I feel and I saw in a movie.
And I saw it in a movie.
I saw it in a movie.
You know the girls I'm talking about. You know that you have friends. I know Kim has friends. I know Tracy's got girlfriends that talk about these movies that are like, oh, Could you only imagine?
I want to read the CK books,
Right.
and I want to read the Gray books too. You know,
Right.
CK Gray's books. I want to read them because they're romance novels, and I think it's important for guys to read romance novels to understand what women dig. Right?
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
Okay, then I
would love for you to read that book.
Listen, that's fine.
Kenneth.
That's fine.
I'd love for Ken to watch The Notebook.
Oh, you haven't seen that?
He refuses to watch.
No, listen,
now
first
it's like a macho. I'm not watching The
First and
Notebook.
foremost,
You know why you won't watch
slow
it?
down.
He'll cry.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Will
First
he?
and foremost,
It'll bring a tear. I
No.
guarantee.
First and
That's
foremost,
my challenge.
I had no idea what The Notebook was.
Yeah, we got that. Now we're over that.
I
Now
didn't
you
know
know.
that.
So now you know.
No, why? I mean, it's like someone says you should go see Brokeback Mountain because it's a great Western.
No one says it's a good Western. No one says that.
I never said
Everybody
that.
wants to talk
It's a
about.
love story. It's
I
not
never
Western
even
at
seen
all.
it.
Listen,
So.
and I don't want to see a love story about two men. Nor
Okay, well, we're not talking about Brokeback Mountain. We're talking about The Notebook.
I won't. Why?
Why not?
What do
You
I?
know, it'd be
okay,
great
fine.
is to have a movie night with Dr. Jimmy Starr with Brokeback
Oh
Mountain.
my God!
Here.
Let's tweet
Here,
that.
I
I'm
know.
tweeting
Here,
that.
here.
Come on.
Yeah, I know what. Okay, fine. When I will watch The Notebook, and you, well, what can I think of? What would be a great man's action movie? What we want in life?
Yeah, then pick one that you want.
Fish would probably say Deliverance.
Hate?
Squeal like a pig.
Hate.
No.
No. I'd have to go with Schindler's List.
What? That would be a movie, Schindler's List, about killing.
About hate. You said about hate, right?
No, I said about a good man's movie.
Oh, a good man movie. Oh, a good man's movie. I'll
it's
tell you
a
what a
good
good
manly
one.
man movie.
I'll tell you what a good one is.
What's the best man's movie?
Castaway.
No.
That's every man's dream.
No, stop.
No. You wouldn't want that. You'd be so lonely.
Come on, that's funny.
That is
There's
funny.
only so many times you can jerk it with one hand before you get over it.
But
Hey,
you
know what?
what?
Coconut oil, man. Let me tell you.
There is, there.
That's
You know
funny.
what, man? You could shape that coconut. I mean, you could get good at like hacking that thing into like a little shape.
Hey, me and Wilson,
right?
I'll tell you what.
Listen, and aren't coconuts, listen, the cool thing about that, I mean,
Wilson
they
could become
green.
Winifred.
You know what?
Winifred.
I mean, aren't coconuts...
She probably would.
right?
You out there long enough.
And aren't coconuts hairy? So then you can have some hairy, you can have some shaved.
Right.
You can have green coconuts,
But I don't
brown
think it's
coconuts.
I don't think it's very soft in a
Oh,
coconut,
Well,
is it?
But at that point,
I mean, I don't really. At that point, you don't even care.
But at that
right?
point, look who's in the chat room. Our man
My best
Joe.
friend?
Our man Joe's in there. What's
Joe's
up?
in here?
Look
Hey, Joe Pontillo.
Joe.
Look at and Drew Albright, the legendary
I love that Drew's in
Drew
there.
from the Dr. Jimmy Star Show
Hi,
live
Drew.
in here. So welcome everybody there, and Chris, the Sandman's in, and everybody and the viewers out there. You guys come in, log in, chat, let it rip.
Hey,
tell a friend, tell a lover.
I'm just warning Joe right now that you're going to butcher his name.
Well, we may have already butchered it.
Listen, he's an Italian.
I'll take responsibility.
Butchering
I think
runs,
it's Pontillo.
butchering
That's what I'm going to say.
runs in
Pontillo.
his family.
I would think so. Tell me if I'm right, Joe.
Joe, is it Pontillo?
Pontillo. But anyways, listen, we're going to take ourselves a quick little break here. And I got to say, all the way from Europe, the Rubies, I got a gift today.
Fun. We got to
Fun.
play a little music.
I got a little music for them. I want everybody, listen, you guys want to call in live, 773-3KP show. Tell a friend, tell a lover. We're taking ourselves a little break, and we'll be right back, everybody.
Chill.
I'll try to shake you free. Your pedestal's too high for me. I pushed you far too high.
Yeah. That was Shake You Free by the Rubies here on the Ken Pettigrew Show.
Shake you free, man. You know what? How many people have shaken people free here? Raise your hand. Who's shaking people free out of your life?
I see what you're saying.
From relatives, lovers, friends. we got.
Well, I
one,
think
two,
everybody
three.
has. Do you think?
Yeah.
Sort of life goes on and relationships change, and you can accept that they're not what they were before, and appreciate from them for what they were when they were in your life at that time.
Do you guys ever think back about people?
Yeah.
All the time, yeah.
Do you?
Sure.
Like friends or like
I don't.
Other significant others.
It's a big problem.
Yeah, because it's all about Ken's world.
You know what? It's funny that I had that conversation with Kim. I told her that I apologize.
Did you say that. Kim or Ken?
I said,
I probably did have that conversation with Ken.
I grabbed the mirror. I said, Ken. Yes.
Ken, I so would not be surprised if you did that.
I did this. Look at it. So I said, hey, Ken. Yes, Ken. How are you doing? Well, very well today.
Oh, no.
You look fabulous. Well, matter of fact, so do you, you blue-eyed devil.
Exactly.
No.
That's
exactly what you did.
Probably pretty damn close, right?
Yep.
That's exactly what you're thinking, right? No, but I told her, you know what? It's got to be hard because when you're trying and anybody trying to take on a new career, going to school, you know, working or going to school to try to be a doctor or, you know, a girl's in school having to work on the strip pole, working those hours to pay through her college,
right.
you know, to be a stewardess or something.
Yep.
It's hard. It takes a lot of time. And if you're going to be serious about something, you got to take a lot of time.
That's right.
And it makes me feel a little self-centered at times, or selfish, I guess, more than self-centered. It makes me feel a little selfish because I told her, because we don't get to spend a lot of time. That's not revolved literally after work to here.
Right.
Then from here, a little bit of work after and posting, you know, all the crap. You know, I mean, we know, you know, and then music and everything else that I like to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
do you like to play music? What do you do?
What are things that Kim likes to do?
Oh, yeah.
We know what Ken likes to do, but what does Kim like to do?
To be with Ken.
Well, I'm sure.
Oh, my God.
I'm
my stomach hurts.
I think Kim has more depth to herself than just being
I'm
with
pretty
Ken.
sure about
you know
that,
what?
too.
She likes to go to the mountains. We do that. She likes to go to the beach. We do that. She likes me to rub her feet. I do that.
Okay.
She likes me to rub her fingers. Fingers.
What's her favorite color?
Pink.
That's a tough one.
Kind of like mine.
Just like your panties.
Kind of like Robert's panties. Pink.
That's right. That's dark.
Shit, I know all about her. Don't think I don't.
After a full day of wearing pink panties, they're dark.
Listen,
pink.
I am an all-around type of guy here. Very focused. Very spoken.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
What else? Man, you didn't think I knew any of that.
No, I didn't think that you didn't know. I thought that you knew about her, but I was impressed that you rubbed her feet.
I know what kind of makeup she wears. I know what kind of shoes she likes. I know her shoe size.
I know. I think that you know a lot about her. I just wondered if you also took time to do things that Kim wants to do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's the one always trying to go to sleep, not me. Like, stay up.
I don't think so.
I'm pacing it in the
you're like
bedroom.
a lion in a cage when you're in a room.
I pace in the...
It's true.
I pace in the living room.
He paces at the market. He paces in restaurants. We walked into a restaurant once. It was packed. There was a full lobby of people waiting. Probably 30 people.
Yeah.
We walked in. The girl behind the counter looked at Ken and goes, "Can I help you?" And he goes, "Yeah, table for 4." And she goes, "Okay, right this way."
I didn't.
Wait, were you mean when you said it?
No, it's just the intensity that he brings when he's in an environment with people.
I'm not mean to people ever.
Oh, okay.
I am one of the most polite.
He's not really mean here.
I'm not. I'm polite to people. I just don't take anybody's shit.
Right.
There's a difference, but I open door. I'm very polite.
You were wearing your Raider jersey. You walked in and you were in a. You had an intense look in your
Raiders
eye, bald head. Yes, table for 4. And she's like, okay, this way. It was funny. And all these people were looking like, who is that guy?
What makes him so special?
And I'm like, wow. I sat down, and the waiter walked up, and I was just in shell shock. I said, you're going to have to give me a minute.
I see.
I can't help it. I'm loud. When I go into places, I talk. I say hi to people.
You talk.
I look directly at people. How are you? How are you?
Right.
What's going on?
Yeah, I can see how that could make some people like they're just not used to having direct eye contact.
Well, because
but that's something that's wrong with society.
It is something wrong with society.
Yeah.
So I like to present myself and say hi and be polite and talk. You know what freaks people out? And plus, I have to remember this when anytime like we go out and there's like a family and a couple kids.
Yeah.
You
gotta not swear?
No. Oh, no. I can turn that off when I choose to.
Oh, okay.
But when I don't have to, I don't have to.
Right.
So, no, but I'll like say something to the kids, funny, make them laugh. But I forget that I look like I'm going to eat them.
Really? Do you think you look like that?
That's what he says. That's what everybody. They're like, because.
Well, I guess if you're loud, it could make some
people are like
scared,
and parents are like
because you're kind of big,
and people are like, what's going on with this guy? Well, I'm saying hi, hello,
right,
smile, what's going on? You guys, and I always ask kids, you guys play music?
Yeah,
you should tell your parents to buy you an instrument.
Yeah,
and then I give the speech to the parents. Everywhere, complete effing strangers in my life.
I know.
You should tell your kids to play an instrument. Because it's only going to make them smarter.
Right.
It's true.
It is true.
Then you talk to the poor mom with 4 children. I don't want no damn drums coming in my house. I ain't got 4 loud kids.
Listen, she's just looking for a paycheck.
No, that's bullshit. No, I'm talking about someone who's with her husband. Maybe her husband works and she's a stay-at-home mom.
Okay, how about a piano? How about a guitar? How about a trombone?
How about a ukulele?
Ukulele. Let's do that one.
Listen,
how about a ukulele?
What's that? What's the thing that you wear that's kind of like that Weird Al Yankovic plays?
Accordion.
Never get your kid.
That's the first instrument I started to play on when I was 8 years old.
That explains so much more about you. I knew there was something about you, Fish.
Well, actually, I should take that back. It was harmonica was first. And then I got an accordion. Then I played sax, trumpet, drums. Then I played bass guitar, then piano.
Are you good at the harmonica?
I'm okay when I want to play. I mean, I could play some blues standards and stuff, but I'm not John Popper, a freaking blues traveler, you know.
Yeah.
But I can come play the harmonica.
No, I mean, he's good at a harmonica as long as it's
Shut up.
flesh flavored.
Yeah,
God.
Ken would know.
I do, because Fish is like,
You ever seen them little harmonicas you wear around the neck?
With the
every
hooks?
time. It's tiny. It's like this big. It's
no, I haven't.
Really? Yeah, you've never seen. I'll bring it in.
Where do you get those at?
At a midget store.
at a short person's store. Isn't that what they're called?
No, they call
little people store. Yeah, little people.
At those freaky short people.
Hey, at the little people store, you get the little harmonica.
It's not freaky short people.
No, Ken.
It's not 3/4 bodies and half arms.
No.
What amazes me is that some of their bodies get shorter, but the arms stay the same length, and they're literally almost dragging knuckles. But really freaky is when the body's like 3/4, and then their arms are like 1/4.
Are you done?
No.
Not even close.
I'm just asking.
That one's going down on the apology list.
I mean, isn't that a little freaky to you?
You're a little freaky to me, Ken.
What freaks you out about midgets?
Nothing.
They don't freak me out. I think they're just people, dude.
They don't give you nightmares?
No.
What the hell's wrong with you? Why would you say
joking?
that?
All right, you know what? Here's your next goal, Chrissy. I want you to book the next cool little person
that's
on the
exactly
show.
what's happening.
In studio. Has to be in studio. Has to come down from Hollywood.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, and then we're going to go to dinner with
I
him
know who
afterwards.
I would like, but he's kind of a big movie star.
You know what? Can we? Well, can
We'll see if he'll come down.
Wait a minute. Can I take him bowling and use him?
You know Peter Dinkley?
Oh, man. You know what? Get him down here.
You know, do you guys ever watch Game of Thrones? Game of
yeah,
Thrones?
yeah, the Game of Thrones.
The guy, Peter Dinkley, the guy who's
really?
Yeah,
See if
shorter
you know
guy
him,
there.
ask him if he'll
Hold
come
on, you
in.
guys. Hold on.
I don't know him, but I'm gonna start stalking
All right,
him.
that's it.
Well, you know what?
Any little people out there?
Yep, let's tweet that shit.
Any little people. Hey, Joe, is that you, brother?
This is the Joe Pontillo.
Joe Pontillo.
We all messed it up.
Pontillo. Listen, everybody, we're going to take ourselves. Hey, Joe, let's take ourselves a quick little break, and then let's come back with you and tell them about your tour dates, what's going on, and hear the legendary Joe Pontillo. How about that?
Oh, my God.
Listen, man. Listen, I sell them all that I celebrate Kwanzaa from the waist down. Why can't I tell them that you're the legendary Joe Pontillo?
Pontillo.
Exactly.
All right.
Pontillo.
We're going to take ourselves a little break. Everybody tell a friend, tell a lover. We'll be right back. Yeah. Woo. So that little rock and roll for your late nights, having some fun. Tell a friend, tell a lover, everybody. Back here live on the Ken Pettigrew Show, worldwide at WROMradio.net. 56 countries, brought to you from the WC Auto Sales Studios in Montclair. It's cheaper to keep her. And our
yeah.
No, it's not a good one.
Mm-mm.
Joe,
like it.
my friend, do you like that slogan? It's cheaper to keep her.
Cheaper to keep her? Yeah, I'll get a T-shirt with that on it. Why not?
Yeah, right. I mean, you would roll with that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it around my friends, but I'll keep it to myself.
But you would probably say it on stage.
Yes. When I get off stage to confuse people.
You know what? Tell me, man, that's not the truth, too, right? Because you as a comedian and what you can do and say on stage, man, you can't get I mean, I've said things on this show that I couldn't get away with saying on the street.
Right. You can get away with much more on the stage when you have a microphone.
Yeah, explain that, right?
Walking down the street, yelling at people.
You're right. But isn't it great sometimes just to break people's ass?
Yes, and to horrify them.
What's the most offensive thing you've said on stage?
Oh, good question.
I probably used the female C word.
I don't mind that one.
Can't understand normal thought.
Yeah, that one.
Right.
The ones that can.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind that word, though.
How can you not mind that word as a woman?
I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal.
Someone drops men. Well, you know what? See, I don't think it's a big deal either.
Yeah. It's funnier when you call a guy it, I think.
Yeah, that is funny.
Absolutely.
That
Right?
is funny, yeah.
You know what's always good to
Yeah.
drop on people, man? If someone's being a douchebag, tell them, man, go get yourself some Vagisil, pal.
Oh, that is a
Exactly.
good
And rub
one.
it in your eyes.
What is your mangina hurt?
There we go. So Joe Pontillo.
Pontillo.
Joe Pontillo.
I told you, Joe.
Tell us where everybody can, because you're on the East Coast and you will be blown away how many people are listening to this show on the East Coast.
I could tell just by how many followers you have on Twitter that you obviously have a legion of fans.
It's scary.
I don't know about that.
It's a really sick audience. You'll fit right in, Joe.
Listen, man, my audience.
Excellent.
You know what, Joe, man, my audience is looking for, the Ken Pettigrew gag ball to start giveaway at Christmas time.
Yeah, we got people who enjoy gag balls and
Is
zombies.
that actual merchandise you sell?
No, but
We're working
on it.
It's in the works.
But we are working on that, and then I have a box I'm building that says "break in case of emergencies," and it's going to be a Ken Pettigrew condom.
Oh, that's nice.
I hope it's going to be an outrageously huge one.
Well, okay, well.
No, it should be a little teeny tiny one.
It should be like those little thumb ones.
That would be funnier.
But anyways, you know how it goes. You know what we can do is make them for ethnicities.
Okay.
We go.
I'm just saying. Right, Joe?
Right, okay.
What do you mean there, Ken?
The Ken Pettigrew condom for the black man, the Ken Pettigrew condom for the Asian man.
Yeah.
And the Ken Pettigrew condom for the horse.
Listen,
for the horse.
And the Ken Pettigrew condom for Ken Pettigrew. No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Have like a bonus condom, right?
Oh, that gets special made in China for you.
with your own face on it.
Like right on
Ken's face right on the head.
Just like
That's
that.
scary.
Oh, yikes.
Just looking right in the camera.
Turtle. That'll just totally ruin it for every guy, man. See your head down there.
Joe, listen to you, man. Man, everybody, listen. You guys need to come check out Joe. Follow Joe at Twitter. JoePontillo. You guys need to go give him some love. Pontillo. See and say it as perfect as I do.
Rolls right off the tongue.
His nombre es Jose Pontillo.
Yeah, you know what? And I dig your website, man. Man, you're doing a lot of stuff. And that's really bitching, man. How tough is it to be a stand-up, man? That's got to be a tough gig because with topics changing and crowds and,
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's literally one of the worst career choices you could ever make. But you have to really love it to put yourself through all the nonsense.
Next to being a broadcaster?
Might actually be a step below it.
Oh, man.
It's somewhere above homeless person and mime. That's why I was stand-up comedy.
No kidding,
that would actually be a good gig if you're a homeless person doing mime on the streets. You probably pull in some serious cash.
I don't know. I mean, if you're a really good mime.
Yeah, and you'd have to beg for change for months just to get the makeup and the suit.
That's true. That is very true.
Could you be in? Would you do it in blackface? I mean,
not today. You can't.
I don't think so.
Depends on the neighborhood,
dude. You know what? That is one thing that bothers me so much, and it's got to bother you a little bit, Joe, as being a comedian. I sit here and have this like old 70s channel that plays like Adam 12. It plays All in the Family. It was I sit here and listen to Archie Bunker talk, and then right after that is the Jeffersons. The stuff that is racially said or put in front of you is, I mean, people weren't so butthurt and so freaking sensitive today. Those shows could never be done today, could they?
No, they couldn't. I mean, they did everything. They may have even said the N-word on those shows.
Oh, yeah.
Remember,
really?
Listen, I heard Archie Bunker say today, that guy's on the little bit of the dark side, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's okay. George Jefferson called him a honky.
Oh, my word.
Right?
Was that the first use of the word honky?
It had to be, right? It had, because, but it was funny, man.
Say that word again, Ken. It's funny when you say it.
Honky.
It sounds like a honky saying honky.
It is, exactly. I think of a car.
I don't even know what honky means. It sounds southern and maybe related to clowns.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, I get it when a black guy called me Elvis once. I got that. I had the sideburns. He's all. I go, hey man. He was behind the counter of a liquor store in Nashville. I walk in. He goes, "What can I get you, Elvis?" And I'm like, "Excuse me?" He goes, "What can I get you, Elvis?" And I'm like, "Well, just a bottle of Jack, man." So
he's saying all white people with sideburns are Elvis. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Right? And it's so funny that they have a sideburns, but then they don't have any hair on top.
But Joe,
I
you
mean,
gotta
they just
understand.
have like the chops.
I've got super long hair, like down to the middle of my waist. It's not like I look like Elvis Presley. I have long blonde hair with sideburns. Yeah.
Right.
It's just your typical.
Oh, then that makes even less sense. They called you like Jeff Foxworthy or something.
Well,
you might be a redneck. Yeah.
You know what?
If you walk into a liquor store and a black guy serving you and calls you Elvis, you might be a redneck.
You know, I hate those jokes, man.
You might be a redneck?
Yeah.
Why? They're funny.
Oh, that's some funny shit.
Funny.
Oh,
Dude,
shit. Okay,
they're
Joe, well,
funny,
we got to
dude.
go, my friend. No. Right?
Wow.
No. Wow. Look at there. That's strong. See, Joe, man, you got to have a little bit of backbone doing what you're doing and not be, thin-skinned at all, right?
Oh, of course. You'd be surprised how many comedians are thin-skinned.
Really?
Really?
Ridiculous.
Are those all the
Oh,
ones
yeah.
coked out and drinking too much?
Or they're overweight?
I think they're just sad and not confident in their abilities. So,
Yeah,
you
you know
goof
what?
on them once and they're like, really?
Yeah, no doubt, right?
You know who Joe looks like
Yeah.
to me a little bit?
Who's that?
He looks like you're related to 12-ounce Mouse.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit of the 12-ounce Mouse.
Well, they're both from New York.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to have to send Mouse out to location and give us a good review of Joe's shows. We'd love to see you. Do you ever come out to the West Coast?
Yeah, I was out there in February, and I hopefully will be out there again in this coming February or March. So we'll give you guys a heads up.
Listen, we will be there, man. I'm telling you, you let us know when you're coming to the West Coast.
Hey.
We will be there. But listen, we got to get some. We got to get all you people on the East Coast. You got to go invade our man Joe Pontillo.
Pontillo, yeah.
Look at that, man.
On Facebook.
Look at me, man. I tell everybody that I'm the O.J. Simpson of the English language because I murder it and get away with it. But shit, look at there, man.
And wear gloves that don't fit as you read the dictionary?
Yeah, right? Dude, that guy's never read a dictionary. Stop it, O.J.
Well, he
read
does.
O.J.
Well, now he's in jail, probably.
Yeah, that guy read a dictionary, right? Man, he was just looking. Yeah, give me a break, man, douchebag.
Joe, I want to hear like a little tiny little bit of something from you, from one of your routines. Just a little,
What do you
minute
got
or
for
so.
us?
Hit me up with something.
All right, well, did you ever notice That's it. That's the whole joke.
Dude, that
go on a topic. What do you want to hear about?
Midgets.
Oh God.
Here we go. Look at he's busting up already.
I did just walk past a midget, though. So.
Don't get jumped. Be careful.
What can a midget jump?
I jumped him. I jumped over him.
Hey, well, how about last night's debate? Got any jokes about that? Because, man, it was full of all sorts of comedy from what I saw.
Oh, my God. Did Mitt Romney use any zingers?
Zingers.
Oh, what, right?
Zingers.
Like, if you have a presidential candidate using the word zinger, you probably don't want to vote for him.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, he was...
I'm a Dimishad. I'm going to get some zingers on him and just,
right. Yeah, man, he was one step from telling Barack to take off his shoes so that he can count to 20, right?
Oh,
yeah. I think I made the joke on Twitter last night that Obama found Bin Laden and Romney found Waldo.
Oh, I like that. That's a good
one. That is freaking awesome, man. That is so good.
Was it me or did Romney look stoned last night? Those eyes were awfully bloodshot, glossy, and red,
wouldn't that be funny if he was?
You know what? He wouldn't be the first president that was grown. Thomas Jefferson grew hemp. The Constitution is written on hemp.
So did George Washington, Ben Franklin,
it's
John Adams.
The Constitution. That's amazing.
Could you? No, see, but you know what? Not now, because the government has wiped their ass enough with it so that I wouldn't want that shitty taste in my mouth.
There's a little bit of fecal matter on the Constitution these
like
days.
That? You like that, Joe? I brought all that around?
I like that. Every time an amendment is changed, they're like, well, we'll just wipe our ass with the Constitution because we don't really need this anymore.
Yeah, this word doesn't matter. Just clean it up. But listen, you got some gigs coming up you got Friday and Saturday in New York, correct?
Yeah, I just changed. I'm going to be up in upstate New York in Poughkeepsie this weekend.
At where at?
Poughkeepsie.
At Poughkeepsie, at this place called Bananas Comedy Club.
Banana Comedy Club, man. That's
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, and yes, they put real bananas on the wall when you're performing there.
Do they?
Stop it.
Top-notch places for me. Yeah.
You're turning me on. Hello.
Yeah.
Let's tell Dr. Jimmy Starr.
Listen, you know what, man? Man, we got listeners right now. I know Mouse is going to show up at your gig. There is no doubt. He's
12-ounce Mouse.
You know what? Plus, he's going to bring Squeaks. She's from...
Oh, yeah, she's from
the
Brooklyn.
City.
Yeah.
She's from Brooklyn. She's from the city. Oh, man, this girl's got this Italian... She's got this
Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Puerto Rican,
she'll lay it on you thick.
Oh,
What's
nice.
Is there a big difference between a Puerto Rican and an Italian, Joe?
I think so.
Maybe like $50.
Bang, baby! Dum dum. That's what I'm talking about. This is why Joe Pontillo makes his living as a stand-up comedian. But let's take a quick little break because, listen, he's going to be Thursday, October 11th at Governor's Comedy Club in Long Island. All you people on the East Coast need to go check him out. And all you people on the West Coast that have some money, stop being a tight ass, fly your ass over there, and go check my man out. But tell a friend, tell a lover. We'll be right back, everybody.
Try it now. We'll never let you go.
Yeah, everybody. Woo! Everyday Goldfish right here live on the Ken Pettigrew Show.
That's right.
You guys can call in live at 773-3KP Show. I'm going to write that back down. And we got our man, Joe. Chris, you got a question for our friend?
For Joe?
Yeah. Well, unless Joe's not your friend now.
Joe's totally my friend.
Joe, man.
Joe, listen, were you a really, like, inappropriate child? Did you,
Was I like a... Oh.
Did you say things that maybe you shouldn't have been saying as a little boy? Pushing the envelope a little bit? Where did this comedic side come from? Yeah.
I was kind of a wise ass, I guess, as a child.
So you and Ken have a lot in common.
What was that?
You and Ken have a lot in common then.
Yeah. I did my first stand-up show when I was 4 years old.
Did you?
Oh, I wish I would have been there.
You weren't even born yet when he was 4 years old.
I don't know how old Joe is. Joe, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
Oh, so maybe.
Oh, see?
Oh, hey, Joe, you want to take a phone call?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, we got a caller.
Jimmy Star.
Oh.
Add this caller to
Better not be one of my enemies.
Press 5.
Jimmy Star.
Jimmy Star.
Hey!
Jimmy!
What's up,
Jimmy.
You know what, Jimmy? Joe, you there?
What?
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Oh, good. Jimmy, you're there, too. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think I'm calling Joe again.
This is entertaining.
Oh, man, I just screwed the pooch on this, man. I swear to God.
Are you guys there?
God,
I
Ken.
cannot.
This is repeat last week.
This is Jimmy. Joe, I think we got it. Jimmy and Joe, look, man, I can't handle my phone calls. Look, and I'm Joe, I think I'm calling you, so don't worry about it.
Oh, not bad. You guys sent me the wrong number.
Fuck me, man. I swear to God, I am fucking a douchebag.
The classic Pettigrew.
I am such a douchebag. I'm hanging up on everybody. I got to call Joe back. Joe and Joe only. Because I screwed this up. I am such an idiot, man. What do I do, you guys?
Call them back.
How do I stop this issue with what I'm doing? Dude, I am so... You know what, Joe, not only...
Joe Pontillo residence.
My parents made me answer the phone like that as a child.
Did they?
Our whole house...
Joe Pontillo residence? That's kind of weird.
Exactly. No,
really?
Every time we got a phone call, we had to say Morgan residence. We had to say Morgan residence and then our name, who was speaking.
Oh,
really?
Hey, Joe, it flew right over her head,
Christy
dude.
speaking. No, I chose to ignore it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
they made you?
They made us. We had to answer the phone that way.
How'd that make you feel?
Well, I just did it because we had to do it.
Now, Joe, how did your mother and father make you answer the phone?
I was disallowed from answering the phone because I kept hanging up with weird people.
Yeah, kind of like what I'm doing now. Hanging up on weird people. No.
I think I would just say hello and then get into a really long, awkward conversation where I would ask whoever was on the line to please come take me away from my parents.
Right. No kidding. Right, no doubt about that, man. So you started young, man, 4 years old, standing up, breaking chops, man. See, it's tough, like breaking chops at a 4-year-old, because you're talking about one kid wearing Pampers and the other wearing like your mom's so poor she's got to wear cloth ones or some crap, right?
Right, and then look at this kid over here pooping his pants. Like, who's he fooling? Yeah,
freaking 4-year-old still pissing himself. What a little baby, right?
Somebody threw a Lego at me while I was on stage. It was ugly in those days.
Nice. And then you know the boy who came out a little light on the loafers? He threw the Barbie at you.
Yeah.
And plus you knew who the poor... What's that?
The anatomically incorrect Barbie.
Exactly. And plus you knew who the poor kids were because they were throwing Skipper because their parents couldn't afford the Barbie.
Right.
Oh, God, Skipper. Did that even make it out of the 70s?
Right, no. Listen, I know I'm dating myself a bit.
I think my mom had a skipper.
Right?
she always got very sad when she spoke about it.
Yeah, I think Gilligan had some of the skipper too, but that's a whole nother conversation. Whoa!
I didn't call him little buddy for nothing.
Come here, Skipper. You want to see my little buddy? Skipper! Look at Joe. We
Clearly, the two hot chicks were not sleeping with anybody on that island. I mean, come on.
Give me a break.
Oh, come on. Ginger was doing Mr. Howell. You know she was all about the money, and the guy's a billionaire.
And tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you know that everybody wanted to see Ginger and Marianne get it on.
It was all about Marianne for me.
And then maybe a little bit of the professor in the middle at times.
Yeah, just sitting there smoking a pipe going, ooh.
Actually, you know what? you know damn well that Mrs. Howell had some shit going on underneath all that little polyester suit she was wearing, too, man.
Did you have it in for her,
older
Fish?
than she was on the show. I think she was like 90, so there was nothing but like cobwebs.
Oh, my
Nice.
gosh. Would that be like
Perfect for Halloween.
Would that be like opening up like an old wooden cabinet and just like and all the cobwebs?
Yeah, and somebody asks what I am, and I'm just like, I'm a wasted vagina.
Yikes.
The vagina looks up and says, "Help me."
End it now.
No kidding, Joe. No, listen, man, you have to get to the West Coast sooner than later because you got a bunch of dates. Got October 25th, Lawrence University in Appleton, Wisconsin. No cheese jokes because those would be cheesy. Friday and Saturday, October 26th and 27th at the Comedy Room in Michigan. Tuesday, November 20th at No Apologies. You know, I gotta love the name of that. No Apologies.
Yeah, that's at Gotham Comedy Club.
Yeah, Gotham,
in Manhattan, sunny Manhattan.
Listen, and then we can all find you on your website and follow you on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere. Correct, too, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm everywhere. I'm even on Tumblr if you're into that sort of thing.
What is Tumblr?
I don't even know what Tumblr is.
It's like a blog. It's a blog spot, right? You blog on Tumblr?
You blog, you post pictures and stuff. And, I don't know, tell other people.
It'll get bought out by
doing.
Facebook eventually.
Dude, let me tell you.
I'm there in case Twitter ever falls apart. I'm ready for
no
the
kidding.
Next, social media thing.
Yeah, you know, Joe, with social media and doing what you're doing, I mean, this has to help because you blow up Twitter all day long, and I love watching your posts because it's not like knock knock, who's there? You know, it's good stuff. It's interesting, and has that helped you bring in any more fans?
Oh yeah, I've definitely gotten a bunch of fans from Twitter.
That's great.
It's really cool. People who are like, when can I come see you? And then they actually come, and I'm like, wow, you're that guy from the Avatar.
That's cool, though, huh?
Oh, right.
You get those fans, and they actually do what they say they're going to do, and they come out and support you.
Yeah. It's a very powerful device, that Twitter.
It is, man. That's what I tell everybody. Twitter is the way to go.
Yeah.
Tweet.
You have to, especially in anybody in the entertainment industry. You know what? I mean, see, your best advice to any up-and-coming comedy would be use Facebook because they'll get nowhere.
No, I'll tell them to go on MySpace.
Yeah, go. Yeah, there you go.
MySpace.
Use MySpace,
Ouch.
right?
Yeah, go on MySpace, conquer that, and then maybe we'll talk about Facebook.
Hey, now, when did you know or figure out? I mean, when was the first time you physically got paid to tell a joke, and how bitchin' was that?
It was August 2005. I was so totally not ready to be getting paid to do comedy, but I had sort of tricked my way into a gig, and then I got up there and I was like, these people hate me, but I'm getting paid. Who cares? So yeah, and then the next paid gig after that wasn't for another 6 months.
Really?
But,
what'd you think, man? Between those,
not because I made that many enemies. It just worked out that way.
Yeah. Now you're doing a lot of gigs, man. You got them backed up. It looks like.
Oh yeah. You know, now I basically make a living at this.
That is so effing bitchin', man. I am so. You know what? it just encourages me more. I know it encourages Chrissy and Fish and all of us to keep doing what we're doing between the show, music, acting, to try to keep, pounding it out, man, when we hear guys like you just knocking it out, pounding the pavement, and now you're doing it.
Yeah, just live the dream and, whatever you can do to get there.
Well, would you suggest me selling myself?
And like a whore? Yeah, of course.
Oh, completely.
Doing that
Listen,
already.
you know why? Because I think that if I sell it, I still own it. So it's like I'm the winner. I'm not really selling anything because I still own it.
Yeah, not like you're losing any body parts. I mean,
yeah,
they'll still be attached to you.
Well, listen, as long as something
What did we just talk about?
Yeah, exactly. But Joe, man, I want to thank you so much for coming on, because I know it's late there, but man, we really appreciate it. And listen, our fans, Mouse and everybody.
I just woke up 2 hours ago. Don't worry.
I was going to say, the city's just starting to wake up itself, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way New York is, man.
Is it really?
Oh, dude, the city doesn't even start jumping till midnight.
Joe, please don't tell me that you call it the city.
No. Maybe when I was younger and when I still lived on Long Island, I'd be like, let's go to the city.
Isn't that?
And then we just point towards the sky.
It's not like I'm sitting there and going, hey, let's go to the city.
You just called it the city like 5 effing times.
Yeah, but in a phrase of a sentence, what am I going to go? Hey, yeah, Joey, are we going to go down to New York or what?
You don't have to use the accent, but
I mean,
it's
seriously.
Like, Joe, man, it's just like people here that say, oh, yeah, we're going to go to the Bay. The Bay.
The Bay.
It's so ridiculous that they say we're gonna go to the Bay.
Oh, we're gonna go to Montclair.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Bay.
Oh, you guys have a Montclair?
We do. Yeah.
You got one?
Oh, there's a Montclair, New Jersey.
There is a Montclair.
It can't compare it to Montucky, California.
It's pretty nice. But Joe, man, again, man, we really thank you for coming onto the show. And listen, if there's anything that we can ever do to help promote you, and if you got dates and events coming up and shows, please always put my name to them, and will retweet them and get them out there, and get some people to come up there and hassle you.
Certainly. And hey, I'm trying to sell some candy bars so I could go to basketball camp. You guys want to buy some? I'll mail them to you.
I do, and I know a guy named Joe Sandusky wouldn't mind a few.
Exactly.
Nice.
Is it too soon for that?
Nope, it's not. You can go ahead.
His name was Jerry Sandusky.
Oh, Jerry Sandusky. Sorry.
Joe's his brother.
That's his brother. I wasn't trying to be offensive. I was looking out for his brother.
Yeah, you
His brother's a diabetic.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, Joe, man, thanks again for coming to the show. And, man, I wish you nothing but success. And, man, we cannot wait to see you soon.
Oh, man, thanks for having me. And let's keep in touch.
Damn right.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, Joe. All right, buddy. Take it easy, everybody, man. That was our friend Joe Pontillo.
Pontillo.
You guys go check him out, joepontillo.com.
Pontillo.
Listen, yous out there, better go find this guy. Better go follow him, give him some love. Tell a friend, tell a lover, man. Taking a break, and we'll be right back, everybody. back here live. The Ken Pettigrew Show. I got Dr. Jimmy Star. I think I should call.
Oh, good.
I'm wondering if I should call him back. You think we should just cold call him?
I think so.
Oh, we'll cold call him. Let's see that if he answers.
Yeah.
See if he answers. Jimmy Star here. Watch, he'll be so loud.
He has such a positive voice.
He's got the greatest attitude in life.
Yeah.
Let me see. Come on, Jimmy. Because it's going to come up as 000.
Do you think he went to bed?
Came up as 666. Who's calling me? Oh, no. Drew didn't.
Hey, you've reached Jimmy Starr, celebrity clothing designer, host of the Jimmy Starr Show, and talent agent at Arcadium Entertainment, the world's premier celebrity management and booking agency for all the coolest celebrities on the planet. I'm not able to take your call at the moment, but please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Peace out.
Yeah. Say something.
Tone. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
First you.
Jimmy, I heard you're like this big, sexy dude, and I just needed to talk with you and maybe have a little dirty phone conversation, but I'm afraid you're not around. I'm so sad.
Hi, Jimmy. It's Ramon from San Francisco from the Boom Boom Room. Why don't you give me a call when you're back in town? I need my pants re-hemmed.
Dirty boy.
Well, there you go. Well, let's see. Let's see when he gets that message, Drew. Let's see how well that goes.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. See, look, we do like to have fun. I can't even believe this story of this teacher who was beaten up by a first grader.
Well, I think beaten up is a stupid heading because they're just trying to be salacious.
But doesn't the headline read beaten up?
It does say beaten up, but the guy's not saying he was beaten up. He was saying this little brat jacked up his knee because he kicked him right in the middle of the knee.
A burly 225-pound teacher.
Yeah.
27-year-old.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Against a 4'2" Rodrigo Comprero.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with a name like Rodrigo Compillo, think he's carrying a gun?
Maybe.
Or drugs?
Gun. I'm going to go gun.
Okay. Just asking. But I just had to ask. But you see this picture of this kid. He's in this little Kung Fu stance like he's going to be beating the crap out of somebody.
Here's the thing. I think the kid did injure him. I don't think he was beaten up. And I'm not saying he necessarily has to have a lawsuit filed against him. But if you look at the facts, it says, the mother herself even says, I know that he has problems. Okay, so she's saying that he's got issues. There was an occurrence report that was filed at the time, and it did state he was physically aggressive and karate kicked Webster in the knee and the ankle.
Well,
okay.
That's like because he couldn't reach any higher.
Yeah, so
probably. And
the guy is saying he's not saying he was beat up. They just put that stupid heading to make it seem like more ridiculous. He's flat out just saying, I tried to hold his wrist back. He's biting me. I took him to the principal's office. He kicked me in the ankle, and he kicked me in the knee, and he felt it pop. I don't care how big you are. If you're hit the right way and if your knee is turned the right way, yes, you are going to get injured by a little 6-year-old.
So should they give this guy the same right to kick this little son of a bitch upside his head?
No, I'm not saying that. But I think the kid needs to maybe...
What should happen to this kid? A counseling?
I think he needs to...
Or an ass whipping.
Be expelled out of that school.
How about an ass
whipping? I don't know if expelled.
I do. He's going to be a problem child.
Oh, this kid, listen.
So maybe instead of being like problem child, let's write him off.
No, you need to put him into a school that deals specifically with kids like him.
Yeah, so then do that.
Yeah, it's called prison.
No.
Look at I4C. Remember, I'm going to steal this
Future Felons of America.
You know what? That's what we should do. You know how Jimmy Carson did the Swami or what was his name, Fish, with him and McMahon? Fisher.
What about him?
Who was Johnny Carson's character? And you like the answer?
Oh, yes, that was Ed McMahon.
No, but it was
you are the great one.
The great one. His future.
Carniac.
That's
it.
Yeah. No, I'm Kenyak.
Kenyak.
Yeah. Exactly.
Felon 1, Felon 2, Felon 3. What's going to happen in this kid's future?
Yes, exactly. Right. I mean, this kid is going to be a train wreck because his mother, I mean, everything has said in just what she has said.
And quite honestly, a kid that size can do damage. I mean, pressure points, that's why in martial arts you see little old women can mess big guys up.
But what's the fix to this? I'm not arguing. It just amazes me that I would not say some kid, some freaking, what is he, 6 years old? Took my knee out, man. Some first grader.
Dude, he fractured his ankle and tore a cartilage, brother. That's not like he just kicked him in the knee.
You don't think his fat ass had anything to do with that?
Maybe. I mean,
as a lawyer, I would argue for the kid is because he is overweight.
No, right. But you know what, though? Look at the picture of the kid that they posted.
That's why I said Kennack, the future felon.
All you have to do is throw some tattoos on his arms and his neck. He's good to go.
Dude, you know what? He's probably got an MS-13 tattoo on his back already. Wow. Oh, boy. I'm just saying.
I feel bad for the kid.
I don't. I feel bad.
I'm a parent, and I've seen kids like this at our schools, and they need to be dealt with accordingly. Otherwise, they will get out of hand, and they will be such a disruption to the school.
You know who I feel bad for?
I completely agree that they need to be dealt with accordingly.
And he needs to be moved to a school that deals with problem children like himself, with teachers that are designed
I'm telling you,
specifically to handle kids that attack.
Like that word,
it is.
It's
called juvenile hall. This kid, listen, Ken. It is. Listen, this kid is this kid. You may not like it, Christy. This is what makes you so nice and such a good person. But it's true. This kid will be in prison. This kid will be on welfare. This kid will breed a bunch of kids from a bunch of different people, never pay child support, never finish high school.
Okay, but
of course you're being hypothetical.
If he had these issues.
Oh, no. Mark it on the calendar.
Listen, if he had these issues, and let's say he was white in a family that cared about him, that the parents weren't split up, what would you say about him?
This kid
doesn't
is a
matter if
future
he's
felon,
white, black, or
who's
white.
a piece of shit, who's going to breed a bunch of kids. But the difference between his kids is that his kids will have web feet because he will be putting the wood to his freaking own relatives because they're so stupid. That's what I'd say about a white kid. But who is this on the line right now with us?
Congratulations, Ken Pettigrew.
Who is this Ramsey?
That's right, my brother. You are the winner. 2012 lifetime winner.
What? What did I win?
Yes, CDs.
Nice.
Autographed.
Nice.
Autographed picks. And autographed T-shirts every time I have Apple come out. You have been drawn by the sweepstakes of Ramsey Dog. And that's by the 55,000. You're the lucky winner.
Ding, ding. And listen.
Congratulations.
Once we get our you know what, man, my Ramsey Dog shirt, we're going to do a wet T-shirt contest in the studio.
I'm not doing that shit.
No, we're going to rock, paper, scissors.
Ram Dog,
we're going to Rochambeau, okay?
We're
going to Rochambeau. Who's going to win?
I got to say, I completely agree with Ram Dog.
Offer?
What's that?
Do you accept the offer?
I accept the offer.
Then it's official. Congratulations, Ken Pettigrew. You are the 2012 lifetime winner of Ramsey Dog autograph picks. Congratulations. Will be sent to you, my brother.
Yeah, well, Ramsey Dog,
you better send me some of them autographed CD things. I need a bunch of coasters for my Budweisers.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. Listen.
I will announce tomorrow on the radio that you will be official.
That's right. Listen, as soon as I get it, I will hang it up in studio. And don't think I won't either.
Did you say that Ken Pettigrew is a winner?
No, a wiener.
A wiener.
Yes, that is right.
Anyways, a winner. But Ramsey Dog, well, man, I do appreciate it very, very much, my friend.
I'll tell my manager to send it out.
All right.
As possible, my friend.
Yeah, everybody. That is awesome. I'm looking forward to that, man. There you go. Ramsey Dog. Now, you guys. So, what else are we going to, this little kid is going to be a dad.
This is what I think. I'm going to tell you something.
Listen, I'm willing to hear you.
Okay. my little brother. I'm being serious right now, so turn off the fucking music.
Oh!
F-bomb.
F-bomb. Wow. Wow. Okay.
She's serious.
Okay.
Okay, my little brother. All right,
Okay.
I'm done.
No,
Nope,
okay.
I'm
I'm
over.
stop. Okay, I
was
promise.
debating even whether to share it. I'm
okay.
not. Nope,
okay,
next.
stop.
Next story.
No, okay, I promise. Look at.
No,
look
I'm
at.
done.
No, come on. It doesn't.
And I'm done.
Oh,
Next story.
Come on. Okay, come on.
Next
We're
story.
having fun.
Good. Next story.
Jeez. Don't you don't think it's so hurt? Having a little fun.
You got to
making
throw them
people-
problem children in the closet with a pail. Just let them sit there with a loaf of bread and a bucket of water.
They come out in 16 years later.
That's right.
No. But listen, some of these kids have problems, and you know what? And there's not going to be a fix for them. There's not a fix for everybody. Period.
Not the teacher's responsibility to take care of the children. They're only there to educate.
It's not even the teacher's job to teach the children today. What are you talking about?
Teach your children well.
No, teachers' jobs today are babysitters.
That's
Overpaid
not true.
babysitters.
I have
It
several
depends on the
friends.
school that you're
I was
at.
going to say, I have about 8 friends that are teachers, Ken. So I disagree with that.
We got to have one of them call in.
I can
You
have
should.
several of them come
I'd
in.
love to have them call in.
Ones with
Not come in.
PhDs, master's degrees. What do you want?
What is that? I don't understand that part. Why? You know how many people are teaching with doctorates that are fucking knuckleheads? I forgot the people. Okay, do you know why Webster Dictionary
I'll
was...
have a
Listen,
friend of mine.
Okay,
call
okay, but because someone has a degree doesn't necessarily mean they're smart.
No, but I know that my friends are. So.
Okay, because there's some smart people that don't have...
I agree with that completely.
There's a lot of people. Look at some of the greatest business owners ever.
Absolutely.
Are not.
Well, Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard, so there you go.
Well, Thomas Jefferson didn't make it past the 6th grade.
Right.
Okay. Benjamin Franklin didn't go to any formal school and figured out freaking ties.
But he was an expert in France.
Oh, dude, listen, was that guy not that guy?
Yeah.
It is amazing. What is with this women and Benjamin Franklin?
Oh, he banged a lot of chicks.
A lot.
Oh yeah,
This guy
He must have been a mule, dude.
But they were like older women.
Not all. No,
he did like the women that were in their
girl
30s.
that was in France was like 19 years old, 20 years old. And
yeah, that's like a 30-year-old American.
Oh, you know what? Who's got more hair? A
French.
19-year-old French
girl
woman or a
30-year-old
American
19-year-old
woman?
French girl.
Has way more hair.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like a silverback at that point.
Oh, jeez.
Guess it's sexy over there.
There is nothing.
It is sexy.
What?
Really?
Not.
Really? Oh, I knew that you were a hippie a bit, but I didn't realize you were going down that route.
No, dude. No.
Oh man, man,
Keep the bean clean.
listen, not that. Oh man, we played at the Orange County Music Festival this weekend.
Oh, how was that?
It was a lot of fun. Had a
It
good
was
time.
it was fun, but you should have seen some of these. And I'm not joking. They had hairy armpits.
Oh my!
Stop it!
Really?
Yes.
You mean they were actually the way that God intended them when they were born?
Then God didn't make them perfect?
No, that's right. He didn't.
No, you know what? God didn't make women beautiful.
Did you see the chick
No,
with the
listen.
bearded armpits?
No, Mac, and Gillette made women beautiful. Get it?
Oh,
Yeah,
See
I
that?
got you. I
got it? See?
Mm-hmm.
That should be a post out there for somebody.
All right, I'm putting it up.
God didn't make women perfect. Gillette and Mac did.
Wow.
Wow. Woo! Look at there's no lightning in the sky tonight.
Yeah, there's not a cloud in the sky until you walk outside.
One day, man, I remember I was walking out when it was like last winter and it was cloudy and there was lightning and things going. And then I walked outside and I said, "Come and get me." Everybody, all the techs walked inside the building. They're like, "We don't want no part of what's about
That's
to happen."
right.
I'm like, "You
You're
cowards."
going down.
But I'm still here today.
Must be divine intervention, Ken.
Do you believe in divine intervention? That God or something, whatever that you want to put a name on it, will come down and pull you from tragedy? Like there's a train coming, you're standing there, and you're just going to get whisked away. Kind of like in Pulp Fiction. That's what that whole scene is about.
I don't know.
Do you fish?
Do I fish what?
I think that unexplainable things happen.
Like as in?
I mean, I think, people have accounts of seeing things or being spoken to by certain things, or they thought for sure that this horrible thing was about to occur to them, and then for whatever reason, somehow it didn't happen.
Like intuition,
or
instinct.
Fish raises hand that people have talked to him, but that's mushrooms.
No, be nice.
That's when under the influence. What? You have never... Don't say you have never. That's like saying I have never driven fast.
Can I finish my sentence?
Okay.
I have never...
What? Look at have never what? Have never what?
Spoken to people in my head.
Has any
that you're trying to point out? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Now my question to you is,
I don't know what you're trying to
has
say.
Has anybody spoken to you in your head? Maybe you didn't say
absolutely me. I'm always in there talking to myself.
You talk to yourself?
Oh my God.
Really?
Doesn't everybody?
Like literally, like talk to yourself?
Yes, so do you, Ken. You got hours of recordings of it.
Okay, I guess not talk to myself, but I think out loud all the time.
Okay, maybe.
I'll think out loud.
I've had some freaky experiences,
but
though.
I'm not like, there's not two Christies in my head having a conversation with themselves, but I do think out loud.
No, that's because there's a Chrissy and a Susie.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I've had paranormal stuff happen to me that's totally unexplained that I couldn't figure out. And it wasn't just me that was in the room. It happened to several of us. And
like a ghost.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, dude.
Really?
Yes, 100% twice. I had two actual times. Sierra, my daughter, was with me one time. Freaked her out, made her run to her room and shut the door shaking.
And you still live in this? Is this at the old house?
No, this is at where we live now.
Stop!
Dude,
I've been there
I turned
multiple times and I've never felt or seen anything.
You know, George's,
maybe you weren't open to
George's next door neighbor.
I'm definitely not.
You know,
open
George's
to
next door neighbor, Joey and Kim. Hey,
right?
George's next door neighbor. The dad died. He lived in the mobile. He lived in the same part.
Was that the one who shot himself?
No, he just died at old age. He was an artist, local guy, and his wish was that everybody take a drink off this huge bottle of Jack Daniels. Who knew him, like as a salute, right? Yeah. So we were all doing that at his house.
How about the guy who had the herpes on his lip?
I don't know about that.
Did you guys let him drink?
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's right.
Let him finish his story.
So I went to pick up Sierra. I turned the corner on my street, Ken, and right in front of their house was a glowing round orb. It was a glowing neon blue kind of thing of smoke. About the size of a basketball, floating in front of the girl's door. And I stopped the car, and my daughter said, "Daddy, what is that?" And I said, "I don't know." And it moved in front of our car. And I'm not kidding, Ken. It was a glowing orb of smoke, like blue neon. And it sat there for a minute, and we watched it for about 15, 20 seconds, and it gradually drifted off up into the sky, right? And my daughter was freaking, man. So we drove in the driveway. She ran up into the house, slammed the door, went in the bedroom. My wife goes, "Well, what's that all about?" And I go, "You're not going to believe what we just saw."
Was it a Smurf getting high?
Yeah, that's
My
it.
sister saw ghosts. We should have asked her about it when she called in.
I don't know about all that stuff, man.
It's
what
energy,
do you guys think, right?
It's energy, brother.
I remember very vividly when I was 18, she came in my room. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and she says to me, "Christy, can I please come sleep in your bed? I see ghosts, and this time one touched me." And I'm like, "What do you mean one touched you?" And so she said that she was downstairs in our basement at the time, and she was sitting on the computer, and that she had been seeing ghosts frequently. And there was one that would reappear and disappear, and every time it reappeared, it was a step closer to her. So it went and it was standing right behind her, and then for the first time, it just took its hand out and ran it down her back and up her back. And I said, "What did it feel like?" And she said, "It felt like a human hand. I've just never had one touch me. They always ignore me and pretend like I'm not there." And she says she sees them like they're people like standing along the side of the room.
What?
Sometimes they're balls of light. She said sometimes they're balls of light that are floating.
Telling you.
And so when she told me that, then obviously I'm like, oh God, great. Now she wants to come sleep in my room. So of course I let her sleep in the bed with me. And as we're sitting there.
Whoa. Let's get back to that story.
Shut up, Ken. And as we're sitting there, I felt like this very heavy pressure on my whole body.
What?
To the point that I physically couldn't move or open my mouth, and I started to get scared. And then I just, at the time, like, I was a lot more into God than I am currently, and I immediately started praying because I didn't know what else to do. And then when I started praying, that feeling dissipated. But ever since then, she used to say that a little girl lived in her room, a little 6-year-old girl who would play with her radio station all the time. And
so does that mean, okay, now you say that was when you believed in God. What do you...
I said more so than I do now.
More so. What does that do with, because you don't believe in God as much now, do you think praying to God made that feeling go away?
I mean, at the time, yeah, for sure. And I kind of do now. And I think, and it's not that I don't believe in God as much now. I think just my idea of God has changed. I just don't think it's as conventional as I was raised to believe. And I don't think it's as black and white as the Bible says. Because I just don't think there's a lot of things in the Bible that I don't agree with. And I don't see how I can be like, well, I'm going to believe what this part of the Bible says, but I'm not going to believe what this part of the Bible says.
That's what the Catholics do.
Well, for me, what I'm saying is that's what makes me question, how do you do that in a religion? Just pick and choose what you want to believe. If I don't think some things are right, then I'm not going to ascribe to the whole situation. So I do believe that there's God out there. I do, or a bigger presence, or that I do believe in praying or putting out positive energy and visualization, and that can will things to happen and to occur. But I
believe in visualization a little bit, like when you play golf or you do something. Like even with this, like I think you should be every morning visualize yourself getting a contract, visualizing it coming into fruition. I never thought about that.
You know what I mean? Visualize it happening, the steps you're taking every single day. Visualize it, visualize it, visualize it.
I never thought about that.
Doors will start to open, Ken, because you're going to be focusing on it, and you're just going to allow more things to open up, and you're going to become more present and aware of things
I never
happening.
Thought about it that way.
So you should be visualizing exactly what you want to happen with the show, every step of it, every single day. Visualize it.
That's a good thought.
Yeah.
Because when I play drums and like when I know that there's a part that I need to play right, or like there's like in golf, I literally think about what I'm going to do prior to me getting there.
Right.
And it seems to, especially
helpful.
in golf, it makes a tremendous difference.
Yeah.
In doing that.
Yeah.
On what goes on.
Yeah, and you should be doing it for this. I do that for all the things that I'm trying to accomplish or what I want to happen. I visualize it. Yeah.
What do you visualize about fish?
My naked wife.
Really? You think your naked wife visualizes about a naked fish?
Yes.
Does she?
Yes.
Nice. Who's got longer hair, you or your wife?
I do.
Who's got prettier hair?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
Who's got softer hair?
I do.
Who's got less hair?
She does.
God damn it.
Let's try.
I was trying. Bang, 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 bang.
She's going to kill me for answering so honestly, but she would answer the same. Ever since she had the second kid, her hair has never been the same. It was just one of those things that pregnancy just jacks your hair up.
And neither was her hips, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, her hips are jacked up, actually, after this weekend, sleeping on the ground in the tent.
Ouch.
I didn't mean to, well.
Never mind.
Do you want to finish that sentence?
No.
I don't think so.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick little break. Tell a friend, tell a lover. We'll be right back, everybody.
Found out we're burned to love.
right, everybody, right here. Tell a friend, tell a lover. Coming back to you live right here at KenPettigrew.com. Man, everybody, can someone turn that fan down back there?
Yeah.
Please.
Crazy fan.
It's so loud.
We done got the fan going on in the swamp room.
Man. It is like a swamp room in here. Look at Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
She must have found the show under a rock.
Oh.
That's what she told me. She was all pissed off at me on Facebook. Sometimes, Ken, I think you're born under a rock.
It's true. You were actually hatched under a rock, weren't you?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. To our lovely administrative assistant here in the studio.
To our lovely intern.
Yes, our intern.
Our intern, Kimmy.
What a lucky intern she is, too. She gets to go home with the host.
Listen. I would say what a lucky
That'd be
host
considered sexual harassment.
Oh, no. You can't harass the willing.
Oh.
Yeah, she's really willing.
Oh, like it.
All right.
Amazingly,
Hey,
yes.
listen.
It's so awesome.
Maybe she doesn't want her personal info aired on the everywhere, Ken.
I'm just saying, willing.
All right, we get it. You guys bang all the time. Thank you.
Oh, man. Life is so good. Life is so good.
My.
Everybody, that's why I tell everybody, you need to fornicate. Listen how happy I am all the time.
Yeah, you're so happy all the time.
Listen how happy I am all the time.
So happy.
So happy.
So happy.
What do you know anything about Turkey and Syria? It's serious in the Middle East, man. Or should we not talk about something so serious?
God, we just need to get my friend Sabine on. She's so knowledgeable on the
I
whole
would love
Syria
to
issue.
Yes, it's so. Listen, as a world, this is a major issue now.
Yeah, and she has a really unique point of view. I mean, she has the inside. She has like the inside Syria scoop.
Yeah,
she's not just being inundated by what America is projecting.
Oh, listen, man, no doubt. I'd love to get her. I'd love to get her on and talk about that. But let's not talk about that.
Okay, we won't talk about that right now.
You know, because it's a deep. No one really wants to talk about it, and honestly, most people out there have no effing clue where Syria is. And when you say hungry, they think I would like a cheeseburger.
That's sad.
But it's
you're
true.
Right, yeah.
But it's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it true?
I agree, yeah. A lot of people, I mean, especially young, I don't even want to say young people. We're all young people, but I think like I didn't care about that shit anyways when I was like 15.
Well, yeah.
But,
well, because we're not made to care about it.
Right.
And honestly, that if we kept our nose out of people's business, we really have no reason to care about it. But how did Jenny Garth? You remember Jenny Garth from 902?
Yeah, blonde Jenny Garth.
90210, right?
Yep.
Beverly Hills 90210. She was always the hot girl.
Was she the hot girl from 90210?
By far, she was the hot girl.
Okay.
But now in the New People magazine, she talks about post-divorce, rebirth, and 30-pound slim down. Maybe the reason why she's divorced is because she put on 30 pounds.
It could be.
Well,
and
it's
listen,
possible.
I don't necessarily mean the weight. Don't you think there's more? How much did she stop caring about herself to put on 30 pounds?
I think, yeah, there was some, because her husband all of a sudden became this big star and she wasn't the star anymore. You know, he's an actor from Twilight.
Yeah.
And I think from what I read or heard that there was a little bit of some jealousy which led to insecurity, you know, and then you don't really give a shit about taking care of yourself as much anymore.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not about the 30 pounds. What led up to that 30 pounds?
Right.
What issues did she have with herself to where she packed on 30 pounds and put that on top of herself? You know
what, though? 30 pounds on that wouldn't look bad.
No, it's not. Again, it's not about the weight so much that she actually.
Mentally, it's where she was at in her head.
It's where she's at mentally, correct?
Right.
True.
You know what? And now she's going to come back and be in People magazine. Look what I've done. I've lost 30 pounds. Right. I got my life back. You didn't get your life back. You effed your life up because you had insecurity issues. You effed your life up because you weren't the the center of conversation. And now, so you got lazy, you got fat, you probably weren't blowing your husband, weren't sleeping with him, just giving him shit all the time. You're not sleeping with him, but then she's probably breaking his ass. Well, who are you talking to? Where are you going?
Right.
You know, and so the whole thing, it's just this downhill disaster.
Yeah.
But then she comes out on People magazine like,
hey, come on.
Look at me. I'm back.
Dude, you know that the husband's going, damn.
Well, that I'm sure was her motivation to get like that.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
she was always cute, and she looked good when she had the weight on.
Listen, she did. No, I mean, this is, again, it's not so much
about the
weight.
Yeah, it's about where
it's
she's
about
at
what did she get to that. You know, there are some people that people already know. There's people that are just going to be a big person.
Yeah.
That's just who they are. That's in their genetics. There's no change in it.
The best quote in this whole interview thing, you know what it is? The best quote is that she looks fabulous, says her 90210 co-star Luke Perry. She has the ass of a 25-year-old.
Can you imagine being the ex-husband and reading that? And being like, why are you looking at her ass? And how do you know?
I think that's so funny.
And do you think Luke Perry was working that back in the day when she was 20?
Oh, come on. He was slapping that around like crazy.
So that if you had a choice between those three girls, who was it? It was this one here, that Shannon Doherty, and who's the other one?
Oh, that Tori Spelling, googly-eyed thing.
I cannot stand.
She's peculiar, isn't she?
No, it would definitely be Jenny Garth.
Well, that if you had
Jenny Garth.
Jenny
Garth.
Listen, F, marry, or kill. Who would you...
out of those three girls?
Yeah, who would you fish?
Would...
Okay. Who wants to go first? You,
I'll
Chrissy?
go.
Okay.
I would kill Tori Spelling. I think I would marry Shannon Doherty. I think.
And you would F her?
I don't know. I think Shannon Doherty's kind of sexier than her, though.
Yeah, I would have to say, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how. See, I was trying to think about who's in a better mental state to marry.
None of them. They're all female.
You know what? I would just have to say marry Tori Spelling because she's got money and she seems to be a good wife and looks, from what I've seen on her non-reality show.
Right.
I would have to F Shannon Doherty because she's a freak, and you know that if freaks are great in bed, and I'd have to just off her. She's too damn cute, and she's probably like,
you would kill her?
You'd kill Jenny Garth?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
I can't believe you'd marry Tori Spelling.
Well, and only because I think that she would be the mom that would really take care of the husband. From what I see, she kind of steps up to the plate. You know what I mean?
Except she stole him from another woman, but I mean,
well,
I guess...
yeah.
Stop it. She didn't steal him from anybody. That was his choice.
But you know what? I like Jenny Garth, but I would have to say marry Jenny Garth and probably kill Tori Spelling. I'd actually have to agree with you on that.
I would kill Tori Spelling without. Yeah. So I mean, she's out. Ding ding. All three of us, man. She's gonzo.
Yeah, she's got weird breasts too, man. It's
they're fake and they've been redone like 12 times after every kid.
It's like they crushed her chest and concaved it or something. It's weird.
Well, she got a bad boob job.
Yeah, it's really nutty.
Oh, so
yeah. But Shannon Doherty's the freak, though, man. That's who you'd want to have.
Yeah, and then marry probably Jenny Garth. Because she's a good mom. She's got 3 daughters, and she's been there and stuff. Doesn't mean she's a good mom.
But she seems like the girl that would go, ew, you want me to do what? You want me
Jenny Garth would do that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
See, but I wouldn't deal with Shannon Doherty because she's an absolute bitch.
I don't think she is anymore. I saw like a recent interview with her. She said she kind of grew up out of that shit.
You can't change the stripes.
She got really pretty eyes, man.
Yes, she can.
Yeah, I saw the greatest video. I should have had this video of a leopard. It's on YouTube. You type in leopard kills. There's these. Oh, it is effing brutal. I'm gonna look for it. How can I?
Leopard kills?
Oh, it is the most amazing video ever. ever I've ever seen in my life.
What's the leopard killing?
A antelope.
Oh.
And these antelopes are crossing this river, and I played it and I had it at work. I happened to see it. Anyways, these antelopes are coming across this river. Full speed, and this leopard is tucked down. And plus, I didn't see him the first time I saw the video. He's tucked away, and these animals are coming full speed. This leopard hit this antelope, and they've got to be 6 or 7 feet inside the air. Flips him around, got him in the throat, all over. But these antelopes are coming the other way, running full effing speed, and this leopard jumps up. It's so
sounds like something a guy would like.
It's what nature is.
Right.
It's what we do.
True.
It's what we all do.
True.
It's what's in all of us if we choose to, pursue it, maybe? Is that the right word? If we choose to live our life with it a little bit?
Mm.
Don't we all have us?
Yeah, we all have that in us. I think.
We all have
to attack and kill.
The
and
desire to.
grab.
Well, maybe not the desire to kill. Maybe that's a difference that
I
separates
don't mean
us.
kill in the literal sense. I just mean like attack what you're going after, or defend what it is you're working towards, or.
You don't think that we have the capability to kill? That it's just not in us naturally?
No, I think everyone does.
Right.
Maybe you just haven't thought of the scenario or encountered the scenario that will let you tap into that. But I think any mother would do that for their child in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah,
I would think
slit someone's throat.
Well, no, not any mother.
Okay, not any, but the majority of well balanced, emotionally stable.
Yes,
mothers.
yeah, absolutely. I think a motherfucker would definitely do that.
Would that be a MILF then? No, I'm just saying.
No.
Yes-ish.
Yes-ish?
Yes.
Yes-ish? Yes. We don't need this going downhill.
No.
Look at everybody's like, Chrissy's just shaking her head.
Yeah. So
I'm just.
Are you still looking for your dead leopard video?
Yeah, like Def Leppard. It's
Right.
like what's got 9 arms that sucks. Def Leppard.
Oh, okay.
Because the drummer lost one of his arms.
Oh, really?
And it's not even, you know what? And the worst part about it, that's like, that's almost like cannibalism for a drummer to talk about another drummer like that. Right,
it?
Fish?
Oh,
it's pretty brutal, right? It's not right for another drummer to talk about another drummer.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it sure isn't.
But it's funny, though.
Right.
What's got 9 arms that sucks, right?
How did he lose his arm?
Car accident.
Driving too fast in a Corvette. No, actually, he's just hauling ass out of Corvette. He wasn't driving stupid.
Well, it was a car
He
accident.
passed a guy, and a guy didn't let him around, and then he tried passing him again, and another guy, and the same guy kind of didn't let him around, and they came around a bend, and his arm went. And
wow.
The worst part about it, I think, is that they sewed it back on.
They did?
And then he had it for like a day, and they thought that they were going to save it.
And it
then
just
got
started
an
to get
infection.
it got gangrene and got all nasty and stuff.
And then they had to take a saw and gave him like a wooden plate. Bite down.
No, they put his ass.
Stop
They
it.
put his ass to sleep.
Could you imagine? You guys imagine back olden days, like way back when? Literally, that they give you a stick
I know.
to bite
Just
on.
bite on this, and we're gonna cut with
And
the
they'll
saw
gouge
through your bone.
Oh my! I couldn't imagine.
You would have loved it.
I couldn't. Well, doing it to somebody or having it done to me. Which one?
God, you would like doing that to someone?
Depends who it is. But could I physically hurt somebody like that? Yeah, for sure. If they had it coming, yeah, no doubt I could definitely do that. Without
But I just, oh my God, and hear them scream in agony as pain as you cut through their flesh.
I've cut through my own flesh. Literally, I've cut into my own flesh to do to take out things that were underneath my kneecap.
Ew.
Hurt. I can tell you that hurts like a bitch. Anybody willing to take a razor blade and then go to an X-Acto knife and slice through your skin? Listen, man, you got to be a pretty freaking sick son of a bitch. That's all I got to say.
Much like yourself.
It used to be on. I mean, somebody has it on video of me actually doing
That's
this.
gross,
So it's not bullshit. There's an actual videotape around of this happening. But what do you do? What do you do? What do you guys think about
What do you do?
the top brands, global brands that stay on? Coke is on top
Yeah,
again.
I don't think there's anything to surprising about that list.
Can you believe it? Really? You can. Yeah. But Coke is up there it's always there.
I know. There's
That's
smart
amazing,
marketing.
right?
You think about Coke and Pepsi. Coke dominates. Don't you think so?
Pepsi owns 40% of Coke, I think, too.
Every time someone asks me for a Pepsi, I just think it's foreign to hear that. I think Coke. It seems like Coke is such a.
What do you like better?
Coke.
Do you?
I mean, I don't like to drink soda in general, but if I had to drink one, Coke.
I like Coke with Jack Daniels in it.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
tasty.
Good.
But other than that, I would drink a Pepsi.
Really?
Or, I got into Dr. Pepper for a while.
Oh, I like Dr. Pepper.
But now I don't drink any soda at all.
Good. You
I just drink tea.
Good.
Unsugared.
Good.
Teabag. Let me teabag you. Get them warmed up.
All right, freak.
But look at, man.
So you don't add sugar to your tea?
No.
Good.
No, what's amazing is that out of all that Toyota is in the top 10. Granted, it's 10. Mm-hmm. But in the global brands, top 10 where's the domestic cars that have got all this money? Oh, they're not even on the list.
People don't buy them.
Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, and BMW. And then Disney.
Yeah, Disney's huge.
I don't get the rat, man. I don't get Disney. I don't get the rat
That's
at all.
because you don't have children that are of age that watch Disney programming.
No, not even
close. If you did, you would be in the loop a little bit more about Disney.
Well, but I used to have kids.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Well, I guess I still have kids, right?
You still have them, but they're not in the...
Yeah, no, you know what? I just gave them up.
I feel like Disney's bigger now than it was when I was a kid.
It probably is. It probably is.
It is. It definitely is.
California Adventure or Disneyland? Which one do you like better?
Disneyland.
Fish?
Disneyland.
Disneyland, Kim?
I mean, I haven't been there since the Cars Land opened. I heard Cars Land's
I like
pretty
California
badass.
Adventure way better.
But I didn't go on everything. I only been to California Adventure once, and we didn't even really get to go on a lot.
To put up with them little
California
bastards.
Adventure is fun, but it's not Disneyland. I mean,
it's not the classics. I love the haunted house. I
Pirates.
love the Indiana Jones ride. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Space Mountain.
Pirates of the Caribbean is probably the best
What's
ride
the other one?
overall.
The other roller coaster when you're like in a canyon or something?
Thunder Mountain
Railroad.
Railroad, yeah.
So slow.
The Matterhorn.
It's okay. I like it.
So slow.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I want to have the shit scared out of me.
Then you need to go to Magic Mountain.
No doubt. That's where I need to go next.
Hang out with all your Raider Nation buddies.
No, I can't do that, man. I had that conversation the other night.
Orale, Ken.
I can't.
Hey, look at the white boy, man. He's got the Raider gear on.
Exactly. Well, I think, you know what time it is? About time to get some of that news report done.
Holla.
Holla for the holla.
So why don't you let him know, Chrissy?
Okay, guys, it's time for our Worldly News Report with Nigel Woodbury. Don't forget, our Worldly News Report is brought to you by WCAutosales.com. You better make sure to tell them that Nigel sent ya.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nigel Woodbury reporting live from London. Dateline reporting from the United States. The presidential debates were boring. However, Mitt Romney does draw the ire of Big Bird Nation, which is rallying against Mitt Romney, making sure that all Muppets vote for Barack Obama. Moving on, Dateline Middle East. Libya, bombs. Egypt, bombs. Afghanistan, bombs. Iraq, bombs. Turkey, bombs. Syria, bombs. Moving on, Dateline NFL. The NFL professional referees return and saves the league from destruction. Let the pro-hating begin. Moving on to Hollywood. Divas Mariah Carey and no-talent Nicki Minaj fight on the set of American Idol. No kidding. Can you believe it? I'll take Nicki Minaj in the third round. This has been Nigel Woodbury reporting live from London.
Nice. Nicki in the third. That's probably a good bet.
I'd take her too.
You got to take Nicki in the third, right?
It down.
You know, because that girl's
She's
from
street,
the ghetto.
dude.
All right.
Mariah Carey, why you looking at me like that, bitch? I'll plug your asshole.
Oh, yeah.
It would be all over.
Oh, man.
It would be all
Well, she said
over.
something like, I told them motherfuckers to tell that motherfucking priestess to get off a high horse or something like that. I'm like going,
that is so great.
And the best part, I love this, is that you got country crooner Keith Urban.
I know, that's funny.
A country guy is the mediator. Randy Jackson's just sitting back going, it's just a couple sisters getting it on.
How funny is that, man?
I bet.
Country white guy mediating a couple black girls.
And Ryan Seacrest is eating it up like a gay guy on a radio show. I mean,
he's gonna.
Wow, fish.
It is gonna be interesting to watch this year.
Well, anyways, everybody, let's wrap this baby up with some apologies, and we're gonna be
Okay.
What do you got?
I would like to apologize to all little people out there because Ken's an asshole.
yeah, I'm going to second that one, and I'd actually like to apologize to women.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize to our listeners and to Joe and to Jimmy because Ken is a tech failure.
Retard.
Yep.
I'd like to apologize to all future felons that are 6-7 years old. Yeah. You know, I'd say it's only a 99.9% chance you'll become a felon. So you got that little chance in life to get ahead.
Right, that's good. That's all I have. What do you got next?
I'd like to apologize for God. So when I walk out of the studio, I didn't get struck down by lightning.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too.
Allah, Buddha, whatever, man. It doesn't matter which God it is. I'm just terrified because of who I'm associating myself with here in the studio. So that's all I got.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, thanks. I want to thank everybody for coming in the show tonight. Remember, check it out Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. The 2-hour show on Thursday nights. Just a tickle on Monday through Wednesday. Our great guest, Joe
Pontillo.
Coming into the show. You guys go check them out all over the East Coast. Got events coming everywhere. Go check them out at joepontillo.com. Tell a friend, tell a lover, everybody.
Holla.
I'm Ken.
I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Fish.
Remember, everybody, don't take anybody's shit. Don't give anybody shit. Tell a friend, tell a lover. Come follow us on Twitter, Facebook. We're around. I'm Ken Pettigrew. Peace, everybody.